Greg Anthony, and our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. Last game for the Warriors, the loss to Philadelphia. You know, these two teams rack up the assists. Greg, they pride themselves on playing unselfish basketball.
Yeah, both sides preach player and ball movement, getting everyone involved. It makes both teams that much more difficult to defend.
Cleveland with the ball. Here's Johnson. Out to Turner. And he gets it to go from the corner. Turner's got the first points of the night for the Cavs.
Love seeing this. Turner just rising and firing with no hesitation. Have to respect the confidence he's playing with.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Kenny Atkinson. He said Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to be their main focus at the defensive end. And as he put it, Shai's a riddle because he can light it up from outside. He has the speed to get to the hoop, and he knows how to draw the fouls too. Coach hopes that they stay disciplined and they can keep SGA off the line. Back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. And Tim, breaking down Jalen Johnson's game, what jumps out to you?
Well, Kevin, I think it's his versatility. He can really do everything out there. And when you combine it with his size and athleticism, he's got star written all over him. That's 20% now from the field. What a cold start. Yeah, Johnson giving these fans a show.
They need this. Sinks the triple.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Mitchell wide open. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by SGA.
Well, defending SGA, this is what it's about. He can set you up and then break you down.
Here's Mitchell. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
SGA, no good. Here's Johnson. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in.
Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect him to make that layup.
The Cavaliers leading by 5. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Shingu.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
And regardless, it's great effort. You love to see that kind of hustle on defense.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy.
Substitution on the court.
First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Here's Mitchell. He has 5. And another miss by Cleveland. SGA surveying the defense. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, you look at Alperen Sengun. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
Pass to Strother. Takes the 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mitchell outside. Nice move. Good. He hits the jump shot. Mitchell's got 8 points.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
And so here's Cleveland. The Warriors making the shot. From about 19 feet. Yep, that one goes. 10 points for him.
Well, he has dictated the tempo this entire quarter, getting basically whatever he wants offensively.
Here's Clowney. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Carrington. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
And it's Mitchell missing.
And players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
And it's just amazing what Donovan Mitchell has become. Can't do it any better than that.
Pass to Clowney. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
And here's Miller. Now Bryant. Shot clock at 5. That shot, no good.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the board. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage. And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. The Warriors have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
At the line for 2.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Smart on the wing. From outside, off the mark. And at the end of 1, both teams putting up some points. Cleveland ahead, up 1. And will return shortly.
20.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
They clearly wanted to be the more physical team, and they are setting the tone that way. I love the work.
SGA with the ball. Lopez. And it's SGA in the corner. And the wing jumper offline. Here's Johnson. Outside Garland. The 19-foot shot. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
Garland, just a great scorer, doing what he does.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you so much. Jalen Johnson, great in the two-man game, and he talked about how he operates off the pocket pass. He said, quote, "It's simple. You got to read before the catch. Point 5, quick decisions. Just how quarterbacks have progressions with receivers, I have progressions in the pocket, and I read those." Back to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you. And it's SGA missing.
It's been a rough quarter for him. I think patience can help. Take the shots that are there. Don't force it.
And, GA, you think about high skill level offensive players. Darius Garland near the very top of that list.
Well, the son of an NBA point guard in Winston Garland, Darius has been preparing for this level his entire life. And his offensive package is as polished as anyone.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Golden State. 9-point game. In close, it's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, that bucket from SGA just shows you a lot of grit.
Pulls it from the elbow. Garland, no good. Warriors trailed by 7. SGA with the throwdown.
Oh, man, and the defense now sees SGA taking flight. It's just too much.
The 3 from Garland. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Garland's got 5.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Free throw line jump shot. That one wide left.
All right, that's 2 fouls. Not a big deal, but you don't want to pick up that third before the half.
Outside, SGA. Down low. Here's Şengün. And yes, it's good.
Let the big fella eat. Şengün just doing his thing down low.
And Trey Murphy gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, and that can be as difficult as anything.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. And he converts the layup. Garland's got the lead up to 10 now for Cleveland.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
To the middle. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Şengün still able to play above the rim.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's ready to talk things through with them. Both teams making substitutions here. The Cavaliers leading by 8. And in 2028, Cleveland poised, GA, to welcome the WNBA's 16th franchise.
Reviving the name and branding of the Cleveland Rockers, one of the W's inaugural teams that folded back in 2003. Soon back on stage after a quarter-century hiatus.
And that's a foul. It's called on Kaman Malawach. That's his first foul. Mitchell looking it over.
You can't get careless now or this lead could disappear.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Warriors trailed by 6. Pass to Clowney. Inside. Malawach softly drops in the floater. Malawach has got his second bucket tonight.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Here's Mitchell. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. There's 47 seconds left in the first half. Driving to the basket. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. Here's Carrington. He's got 8.
And he has not been able to keep up that pace he had going in the first quarter.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line. This is his first trip to the line tonight. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Drops in the tray. Shannon's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And in getting that 3 to go, he snaps an 11-0 run by Golden State.
Buries it from 3-point range.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitor.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Warriors lead by 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the 3rd quarter. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Cavaliers trailing. Mitchell outside. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Here's Newell, and he banks in the layup. Newell's got the lead up to 1 now for the Warriors.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Cavaliers trying to make the most of their championship window. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, quote, "What I've learned is that this isn't forever. We're not invincible. You have to appreciate this because it doesn't come around too often. Not every locker room is like this." Back to you, Kevin.
Connected and driven. Allie, we appreciate the report. On the yard, Gilgeous-Alexander is pure.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Here's Mitchell, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
That make brings them to 3 for 4, and the game plan seems to be working here early.
Out left to the wing, back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's sent back by Turner.
This is the kind of rim protection Turner provides. Excellent at timing that rejection.
And the Warriors making a change here. It's stolen by Bryant. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Bryant can't get it to go. And it's Şengün with the ball for the Golden State Warriors. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. In the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. Mitchell outside. On the wing, Bryant. Back to Mitchell. Puts up a 3. Kicks it out to Johnson. Second chance shot. And it's in there. Johnson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, he's done everything you want offensively. Great shot selection, and he is a big reason why they have the lead.
And Tim, the quintessential unstoppable force, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, taking his offensive game to a level rarely matched in league history.
Oh, Kevin, I'm running out of superlatives. The ability to score at every level. He gets to the foul line. He makes guys better. I just marvel at the totality of it.
And the shot is good. Johnson's got 19 points.
And when Johnson puts it all together like this, he is special. Right now, he is absolutely torching those guys.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Warriors trail by 3. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to De Silva. A 3 ball. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, good for 3. SGA's got the game tied up here for the Warriors. It's deflected. And shot on the way. That shot off the mark. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Out to Miller. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Golden State. Pass to Carrington. Outside Garland. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Garland, so intelligent on the floor, the kind of player you want taking over in that pick and roll.
And the Warriors miss again. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. That shot wide open. And now a 5-point Cavalier lead. Every so often, Tim, you heard the term defensive anchor. What defines one in the way you look at the game?
Well, I think it's that player that's on the back line, protecting the rim, but also able to see the entire floor. That is where your best communicator often resides.
How did you grade your defensive abilities when you played?
I battled, Kevin. You're going to have to kill me to stop me. That's the way I looked at it.
Here's SGA. And the Warriors miss again.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Garland, no good. Warriors trail by 7. To the inside. Malowacz.
Well, he's had it rolling all night. He just hasn't had enough support to give them the lead.
Outside Garland. Another miss by Garland. So it's the Warriors now. Here comes Shai. And it's good. 2 points. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points here in the second half. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Garland with the bucket.
And what you like about Garland, his ability to make the adjustment inside. You take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Clock management is everything right here. Time and score are paramount. That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Garland feeling it out a little bit. 4 seconds left. And it's good on the layup. Garland's got 8 points in the quarter.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Cavaliers on top, up by 5. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Warriors trail by 5. Here's the 3. Johnson with the rebound. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Cavaliers. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Lets the three fly. Harrington, that's good. Harrington's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Warriors. Mitchell on the drive. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Oh, just a little too cute on that one, and it cost him.
Now, Carrington to take the lead. That one, no good.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Pass to Turner. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
A big like Turner, just using that height inside, it's almost a lost art.
Here's Newell. To the paint. Here's Lopez. Caruso grabs the miss. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. For 3. Mitchell dials it up from distance.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Here's Carrington. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Offensive rebound. On the wing, Carrington. Another shot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
That free throw missing. And you watch Bub Carrington, you know, Tim, for a young player, he has got a real feel for this game.
Yeah, Kevin, he quickly processes things out there. He's got great anticipation at both ends. And I'll tell you what, he's power that baby down. Wow. Oh, my goodness. My goodness, Johnson is quick off the floor, and he has a lot of power.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He was very upbeat and positive, saying to his guys, let's go. I want you guys to up the pace. Look to push the ball up the floor whenever you can. They cannot stop us in transition. Let's see how the team responds. Guys?
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you.
Always good seeing a guard like Garland score inside.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He knows every possession is critical now.
Let's hear it for all the dancers.
Warriors trailed by 9.
Substitution for the Warriors. Number 2.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. And there it is for him. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 21 in the game.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Got it!
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Outside, SGA. And he jams it in.
Shea is just relentless, continuing to attack the defense over and over.
Garland is doubled. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets it to go. Down low.
Well, it's a pivotal point in this game, and you expect SGA to step up.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And here is Johnson. Screen by Bryant. Now, here's Mitchell. And stolen by Şengün. And it's SGA penetrating.
A great drive by SGA, and he slams it to finish it.
Mitchell with it. And did you see that? Mitchell.
And I think Mitchell's focus increases when it's clutch time. The bigger the moment, the better he is.
Here's Şengün. SGA. Screen by Şengün. Johnson rips down the board. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Mitchell outside. SGA fires. Layup no good.
Well, they did a great job putting a body on him, and they didn't allow him to convert.
Lassers a three. Knocks down the three.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
It's really a team effort out there right now, which is great to see. No one wants to be the weak link. Well, he is just a flat-out winner. There is no moment too big for SGA.
And they are in the driver's seat.
Yes, they are. If they come away with points on this trip, Katie barred the door.
It's off target.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, they need a quick bucket and a foul.
SGA, he's off from 3. The drive by Mitchell.
And what a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Timeout called the Warriors. 17 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, you're going to have to play this out, take pride in every possession because they are critical at this point.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Johnson. Oh, what a play inside. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team